finally all the snow is melted, but we're in quarantine, so we can't even enjoy the fresh green grass and the nice blue sky. No, I'm just kidding, there's tons of snow still left, but it's melting off the road, so that's nice. I shouldn't say that we're in quarantine, because we're not in quarantine. We're just self-isolating because the yeah, because of the coronavirus. The coronavirus has affected literally every single person on the planet. It is insane how something so small can affect every single person. And what we're doing is trying our best to do our part so that we don't burden our healthcare system. Our healthcare in Canada is pretty awesome, but when thousands and thousands of people all need to go to the hospital at the same time, that's not going to work out so well for anyone. So we're doing our best to do our social distancing. We're only going out for work and our necessities such as groceries and like mailing out my packages. All the stores are having their social distancing tapes on the floor and stuff. It's actually a pretty cool collaborative effort by everyone to try to, what are they saying? Flatten the curve. So that's, yeah. So today we're going to the dump to drop off all our garbage now that I have a truck to use. But I have my dump pass in my old truck that is parked in the back field. I don't have garbage pickup where I live, and I parked my other truck out here in this field. I have to trek through this deep snow to get my dump pass. This was not expected. Hopefully it's actually in here because this is deep. Perfect. Come here. Look at Hank. The snow is so deep. Good boy. Okay, so we're just having an issue with opening the door because of this snow buildup here that's basically ice. It better be in here. I don't know where else it could be. Yes, I got it. There we go. Also need to grab water because we don't have drinkable water here. Hank, up. Good boy. For anyone wondering, yes, hey buddy. For anyone wondering, the truck runs great, and I'm glad to have it, and it was totally worth all the trouble going to get it and everything that it took to bring it home. I love this truck. Of course, I haven't been able to drive much with the social distancing. We haven't really been going out anywhere, so except for essential things. So anytime that I have an excuse to go, I'm like, yes, and we're taking my truck, even though it would be easier sometimes to take her car because it's easier to take Ashley's car because it's easier to park. I love this thing. It's so nice. One thing about this virus is that it's making gas very, very cheap. Even on these outskirts gas stations, only 62.9 cents a liter for regular gas. Not bad. Actually, incredibly good. So just pulling up to the gate here, it looks like unfortunately my favorite part of the dump is closed, which would be the take it or leave it. I always find so many good things to take home there, and it's no longer open, which makes sense because the social distancing thing, I think, is the issue. Hello. It's just all garbage and recycle. Good? All right, have a good day. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh well. Another thing that's kind of a bummer is lately they've stopped doing a lot of the recycle program. So our garbage has filled up a lot faster than it used to. And so we've made an effort to buy stuff that has less plastic waste because they no longer recycle it. So yeah, that's kind of crappy. They're outlawing a lot of plastic bags a lot in Canada and the US, but not plastic for packaging, which I don't know. I'm sure there's other materials, but now that we can't recycle it, it all just goes in the garbage, which is unfortunate. Man, this truck is so freaking long. Just two, man. All right, home time. Errands are done. Now, during this quarantine slash self-isolating slash social distancing time, I gotta figure out what I gotta do at home while also saving money, because we don't know how long this is gonna take. It's weird during this time of essential services only, they still have the photo radar digging people. I can't stand photo radar because it's not really about stopping people from speeding. It's just about getting money. Robbery. Come on out, bud. So those wondering how hard it is, come on, buddy, for Hank to come in and out of the truck, it's actually pretty easy for him. He just hops in, jumps down, no problem, which is good. Now, I didn't realize how late it is. The time of year is deceiving because it's springtime and it looks like it's morning out there still, but it's actually quite late. Hey, check this out. I totally expected this to break when I threw it, but man, that is pretty strong for toilet paper and Q-tips and a little bit of paint. This being a sort of children's method of doing sculpture, like an easy thing that you would learn in kindergarten, I thought this would fall apart when I threw it, but it didn't. It held up pretty good. Not bad. Since it's an ugly sculpture and it represents something that's ugly and I wish didn't happen, it will go up on the mantle. Whoa, lost a couple arms there. It's gonna go up on the mantle with my other ugly sculptures. A lot of people hated this one, which was the goal. It's supposed to be gross. It's kind of a cartoon version of a toe. I call it a big toe, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the big toe. It's just large because no one's big toe was even this big. And then I have one of my rotten teeth up here, which I think is great. So these were added to the permanent catalog to order from, and this is the second tooth that I made because the first one sold as soon as I posted it. And then I also have this piece up here as well. Also this, I didn't make this. That was a gift Ashley got from one of her work colleagues. Speaking of Ashley, tonight we're having a date night in sort of thing. And before that, actually, I am going to be doing my next fan mail opening. So I will link that in the description because obviously that's going to come out before this. So I will carry on with this vlog tomorrow. That changes our plans for the day. So today is going to be a studio day. I'm dedicating the day to finishing up this piece right here. When I first started doing it, I was so stoked about this piece. And then I got to this point and then got stuck. A bit of artist block, if you will. And now, since there's not much that I can do in terms of making anything because I don't have the shop, I can't really go out because of the coronavirus, I may as well get back into painting. I've been trying to find some time to paint, and now I got all the time in the world. I would really like to see this painting finished because I really like the concept that I was working with. And since there is no reference picture that looks like what I'm trying to do, I'm a little stuck in my head. So I'm kind of exercising, massaging, and kicking my own ass about getting this thing off of my wall and into a gallery or wherever its next stop is meant to be. got a phone call from my brother Will. He's gonna come over and borrow my pyrography pen because his isn't doing the job. And since we're self-isolating, we gotta get creative with how we do this. So since Ashley works in healthcare, and it's just smart to do at a time like this, self-isolating is very important so that she doesn't go to work and then, you know, things just go on and on and on from there. So I'm going to sanitize this and leave this outside of my door for him. If you don't know what pyrography is, it's this, and I've shown these before. I call these heartburns. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen me make this live over on Instagram. Anyways, this is my machine, and I'm going to figure out how I can give this to Will. And what I will also do is give him one of these shirts. So not from the gift opening or the fan mail opening video that I did last night, but from before, the one before, someone gave me like 10 of these shirts, and one of them was for Will. So I'm going to make sure Will gets one of these as well. Perfect time to give it to him. Okay, so I'm not sick. Don't have any symptoms. Ashley's not sick. She doesn't have any symptoms. And Will isn't sick. And he doesn't have any symptoms. He's still going to work. His job is considered essential. But you can't be too careful. So I'm just going to disinfect this with a disinfectant wipe just to be safe. And the shirt I just took out of the box that it was stored in. So it hasn't seen the light of day yet. So it should be good. Be responsible. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if everyone does their part, I should have washed my hands first. If everyone does their part, this will all be over a lot sooner. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands first, and then I'm gonna do it again. Try that one more time. Just gonna head over to the sweet closet, mural closet, to get a plastic bag to put everything in. Okay, stick that there for Will. And now we wait. He's here. He's also vlogging. He's looking at my truck. I wish I could go out there and be like, yo, but social distancing. He's even wearing gloves. He went that hard in the social distancing, staying safe thing. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, brother?
Good. How's your quarantine?
Good. Well, I'm not quarantined, but I'm just self-isolating as you are.
Yeah, of course. Dude, the shirt.
You like it?
Dude, look at that shirt. Man, that is pretty sweet. I'm jealous.
Thank you.
What else in that truck, dude?
You like it?
That is pretty boss.
Thanks, man.
License plate, everything about it is pretty awesome.
Thank you. Okay, so inside there is the burner, and then that shirt is from one of our mutual fans. She gave me a whole bunch of them. That one's a large.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like a flannel shirt that's like a Guns N' Roses shirt. She sent one for me, huh?
I already love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fan of Guns N' Roses right here. So she said to give one to you. I gave one to Dakota.
Okay.
And then I'm probably going to give one to Fox as well. And all sorts of things like that. So anyways, yeah, the burner's in there. And it has two pens. 2 different types of tips, and they're the only tips that you really need.
Okay.
This is actually easy to talk through this door.
It is. It's surprisingly easy. I don't know if the cameras can pick it up, but it's pretty easy. It'll be funny because they'll have to like go to your video to hear what you say and then go to my video to hear it clearly, but that's all right.
Yeah. If you guys want to see Will's side of the video, he's vlogging as well. Check out his channel. I'll have the link in the description so you can see what that's all about.
Check it out below, guys. I'll definitely have Josh's video linked up to this one in my description, like he just said on his video, and then you guys can check out his angle of it and see what it's like inside of his house.
Right. Yeah. Sorry you can't come in.
Instead of outside. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna head her back onto the road now. And I mean, I'll talk to you after this whole isolation thing's done with, and then we'll have to do something together.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
All right. Have a good day.
Cheers, dude.
Hopefully you guys actually heard what he was saying, but if you can't, make sure you go over to his channel, then you'll hear his side of the conversation. It almost might be worth it if you watch them both at the same time. And we're back. While I was waiting for Will there for the few minutes, I was checking my Instagram, and I keep getting tagged by random people to do the push-up challenge, the 10 for 10, I think it's called, something like that. Actually, let me check. It's called C10 Do 10. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do it on this phone here so that I can also have it vlogged, and then I will mention the artist that I tag. So those of you who don't have Instagram can still check them out, because you don't need to have Instagram to browse Instagram. And I'll also put the links to them in the description, unless I forget, like I always do. So this is what the other side of the studio, the temporary studio room, looks like. All these boxes are so that I always have something to use to ship when someone buys a piece of art. And it is going to serve as my camera rest so that I can record this. As far as I can see, there's no rule as to how it's put on your Instagram, and I'm sure it carries over to other social media platforms as well. So I'm actually going to do it as a live, because that's how I know I can keep it, I think, for 24 hours? I don't know. I think there's a way that you can keep it somehow. I don't know how to do this. Ooh, what the heck is this? There's new features since I've last done stories. Let's go to regular, normal. There we go, normal. All right. Hey, I've been nominated to do the 10 push-up challenge thing, so I'm going to finally do it. I didn't know what it was for the longest time, but now that I get it, I will do it, and I will nominate some people. Sound good? All right. So, I just need to set this up. Oh, I don't actually know how to do the, I have to hold my finger on it. How do I do this? I have to figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to put that live, share to my story. Done. Now, there should be a way to highlight it, I believe. How do I highlight it? Okay. Right there, highlight. Add to highlights. Add. Excellent. Done. I like it. I probably have to do that with every one. Ah, there we go. Highlight. You guys are witnessing me. There we go. I'm figuring it out. You've witnessed learning. All right, I'm going to move these back so that I have room to do the push-ups. Oh, and this little robot in the way. He's a heavy sucker. He's kind of cool, right? He's made out of a, get this, he's made out of a transformer, and then a sprinkler head. And I made some battle gun arms for his appendages, which I think is cool. Anyways, he's chilling in the studio, the temporary studio, while the new studio is not being built yet. Okay, let's set this up. Now I have to figure out how to make it so that I don't have to push the button while I record a story. How do I do that? I think that's the hands-free. So I'm going to do it with hands-free, and then we'll do it from there. Okay. Here we go. Okay, guys. 10 push-ups, and then I have to figure out how to tag 10 people. Let's do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's figure this out. Why is it only 10? That was very easy. Okay. That was... Okay. So I figured it out. Next. Share the story. Excellent. Okay, now I have to make sure that I highlight it and then figure out how to tag people. Oh, crap. I wonder if it's too late to tag people already. Shoot. Because I already pressed share. I don't know. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, I can't figure it out, so I'm just going to do 10 more on a new story, and hopefully that will work. So let's figure out how to do that. Okay, how do I... Hands-free. Okay, I don't want any stupid filters. Okay, guys, I couldn't figure out how to tag anyone in those, so I'm going to try to do it again. So I'll just do 10 more, and then tag 10 people. I'm tagging 10 artists that I enjoy, that I think everyone else should also follow. And then I'm not sure if they're going to do the push-ups, but hopefully they do the push-ups. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I'm also vlogging this on my other phone right here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hopefully this works this time. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this is interesting. It's frustrating to me because I can't figure it out. Okay, so if I go to the one that has the push-ups right there, go to the type thing, type in someone's name, such as my friend. Ah, perfect. There we go. Okay, this is actually easy. Okay, that's too big. Shrink that down a bit. And try... Okay, perfect. I can move it. Put that off to the side. Put in another person's name. Okay, this is actually easy. My friend Mateo. Perfect. Shrink that down a little bit because that's quite large. Okay, just got to do that 8 more times. Alright, so we got, these are their Instagram names, and I will make sure I put the same names in the description so that you can check them out. Art by Stephanie K, Mateo Charles, Wicked Earth Jewelry, Gray Shed, Vanessa, I don't know how to say her last name, but I'll have that in the description. Madness Photography, Casper's Creations, Grizzly_Oak, Northcore Forge, and Salty Sketchpad_Spray. All those will be in the description. Okay, now, to make sure that I do this correctly, share to my story. Excellent, it works. It's good, I think. Just got to make sure that I highlight them so that they stay on so everyone can watch them if you want to. All right, just going to highlight these last... Oh, perfect. People are already saying challenge accepted. Okay, highlighted. Now, I'm just going to do one last story, whoops, to button everything up, and you guys are just along for the ride. All right, here we go. All right, guys, that's my 10 push-ups. Make sure you go check out the 10 people I nominated because they're all great artists, whether or not they do the easy 10 push-up challenge. I hope everyone out there is still able to do or find something to do that they love. Like, I'm back in the studio after a long time of not being able to find any time, but now I have all the time in the world. I also want to thank everyone who still is going to work with their essential service job. I really appreciate that because it's keeping the world going. This isn't going to last forever, but who knows how long it'll last. So hopefully everyone is staying safe out there and has enough toilet paper because this is crazy. I'm also vlogging this, so if you want to see this interaction twice, make sure that you go follow the link in my bio to my YouTube channel. That would be sick. Alright guys, stay safe and hopefully... Oh, I ran out of time. Damn it. Well, what I was going to say is stay safe and hopefully this blows over soon. Peace. I'll have to do one more. It only allowed me to do 4. Whoops. Alright, let's attempt to finish that. I ran out of time right as I was about to say, hopefully this all blows over. Peace, but now it's all screwed up. So, stay safe. Hopefully this all blows over soon. Peace. And there we go. Only the people who watch the vlog will understand the whole context of that. Okay. I may as well finish the rest of my push-ups for the day. I did 40 earlier today, and then I just now did 20. That leaves me with 40 more to do for my 100 push-ups a day quota. 4. I did a few extra because I know that some of you count and think that I didn't do them all. That's happened a couple times where people are like, you only did 17, not 20. How many did you count? All right, now back to this painting. Except for I have to take Hank for a walk, so I'm going to do that first. So make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want to see the progress of this painting here, but I will also probably share it in a future vlog as well. All right, Hank, you ready for a walk? Also, I should probably get out of my pajamas because it's already almost... What time is it? I don't even know. But it's late in the day. So you know how I did the fan mail opening yesterday? Well, guess what? Somebody got me a new toque. They actually made this, so thank you. It's gonna come in perfect handy taking Hank out for a walk because it's still cold. It's freezing out. What's the temperature? Minus 13?
Minus 13 today.
Yeah, and it feels like minus what?
Actually, minus 11 feels like minus 13.
Oh, okay. Minus 11 feels like minus 13 Celsius. Check this out, guys. No, don't laugh.
Sorry. You move up. Okay, okay.